Hi everyone, thanks for coming back or watching this video if it's the first time you've watched. I've done a couple so far, just talking about my diagnosis and an introduction to what I'm doing. But in this video, what I want to do is talk to you about what you get sent from the NHS, supplies wise, for your stoma, your ileostomy, your colostomy. And just I'm going to start with just a little bit of how I manage my stoma. So managing my stoma, I clean it every other day and I change my bag every other day. Bag changing is very straightforward, it takes 5 minutes if that. And cleaning is just a simple case of peeling it off, using the removal wipes, giving it a wipe around the area, getting rid of all the adhesive, and then cutting the bag and then sticking your new bag on to the right size stoma. But I'll go into a bit more depth on how you do that because I've got the kit in front of me here. So this is what you'll get sent in the post. You don't have to pay for anything, it's all on the NHS and they set you up once you've left hospital. So what you get in the box, first of all, you get a set of these removal wipes. These are pretty good actually, these are really good. They're just in little sachets. You tear one of these open, and as you're peeling off you wipe as well, and you wipe around, and that takes all the adhesive off. You can't really get the adhesive off properly with just a tissue, so these are really good. I found these really useful. You can also get a spray. I don't personally use it, but they've used it in hospital and it was actually really good, and the bag comes off straight away. So in the box you also get a set of dry wipes. These are great for getting rid of any waste, shall we say, around the stoma, and same with the wet wipes. And these are really good if you're away and you're out of the house and you need to empty it, because I'll show you in there, that really needs to be clean before you close it because it doesn't seal too great either. So if you take some wet wipes and you give it a good clean in there before you roll it up and seal it. So the bag I've just shown you, the Hollister bag, this is the bag that I was set up with upon leaving hospital. It's a good size, you don't need to empty it too often, but I didn't like it too much because I found when you roll this bottom bit up here like so, and then there's a little strip that you zip together, and then you tuck it inside the bag. You see, it's just not easy to do, and once it's in, after a while this will start tearing. So you give that half a day and that starts tearing. I just didn't really like the material. That bit's great, that bit sticks perfectly, and that's what I do miss about using this bag. But other than that, I moved on to what's called a salts bag. So this is the company, Salts. You can choose which bags you get sent. I'm sent stuff by Fittleworth, and I've tried 3 bags now and I found the one I like. So what I next moved on to was this salts bag here, but as you can see there's quite a bit of size difference. This one doesn't hold a lot, but the material is great. It's like a fabricy material, and as it's black it's a bit more discreet for me because it goes with my clothes. So you know, if you're sitting down and the bottom of the bag pops out, it's black against black trousers. So I really like this bag, and the thing I found about it as well is the unrolling, or the sort of empty pouch, is much sturdier. So you roll it up and then you've got your little zipper there, really sturdy, that's not going to come loose, and then that all tucks in, and then you've just got your circle there, and I thought it was great. But the problem was it was filling up, and about 4 in the morning I'd have to get up and empty it. And while I've got these two out, you'll see that they've both got circles on the back at certain diameters. So when I first had my stoma, it was actually 45mm, which you can see there is quite big. But within about 4 weeks, it shrunk right down to 25mm. So there's a lot of shrinkage there, and that's just purely because of healing and the swelling. And all you have to do is you get a pair of scissors when you first get a box, a little pair of nail scissors really, and it doesn't take long at all. You just cut around your diameter of your stoma. You can also get these pre-cut, and probably what I'm going to do in my next batch order, because now I'm quite happy that mine's settled at 25mm. So yeah, as I said, with these, the problem was that they were just filling up too quickly. And I didn't realise salts actually do a bigger version. So this is the bag I'm using now. Better for when you're out doing sport, playing golf, football, whatever, because you've got a bit more capacity in there. Again, the same good spout, tucks itself away nicely, lovely material. So yeah, these are the ones I've settled on so far. I'd say the only drawback with these is that they do leave a little bit of more residue when you take them off, but haven't had a problem with them coming off at all. So that's the bag. Also in the box you get some black disposable bags. These are a little bit like if you've got a dog, your little dog waste bags. I just chuck everything in there when I'm changing it, so wrappers, the bag, the wipes, everything goes in there. These are scented. You tie them up and you just put them in an outside bin. So like I say, every other day really I'm using these. So there's your black bags. So the last thing I got on the NHS was this hernia belt that's just arrived. So I'm back playing football now. I've had a couple of games of five-a-side, and this is really good. This just holds everything in tight. So it's got a little handhold there, just a thick bit of black material. It's got some rubber here, so it stops it slipping up and down. So I used that hernia belt, and what I did have to buy was this little cap. It wasn't expensive, it was only about £13 I think, and it's a hard cap. And you see there it's got a little cutout at the bottom, so this goes over your bag, still allows it to drain, and it's just held in place with this. So what I'll do to finish the video, I'll just put this on, but I'll also show you my stoma, the bag and my scar, because I didn't have keyhole surgery. I had open surgery because my tumour was really low, so the best chance of them getting rid of it was to cut me, and it's quite a long scar, you'll see, to get good access. So if I show you the scar first, so there's the scar running all the way up past my belly button. It runs right down to here. There's the stoma bag, and then if I put this on, it might be quite tricky, but we'll give it a go. So you put that cap facing down, this bit here, wrap it round, hand in there, over it goes. There we go. Make sure that's nice and even. That doesn't really go anywhere because of those rubber bits, and that holds everything in tight. And I've used this twice now, and it's great. You feel a sense of confidence, because obviously the main worry is that someone's going to, you know, elbow you or hit you the ball at you, and it's going to hit you in the stoma, which won't be nice. My stoma is not painful, but I wouldn't fancy getting hit by a ball, to be honest. So yeah, that was all provided by the NHS. All I had to buy was that. So if you're about to have an ileostomy, colostomy, I'm not far past my operation now. I'm 10 weeks, back playing football, back playing golf, got the kit from the NHS. I feel great, to be honest. I don't feel much different to when I first went in to the operation. So hopefully this gives you a bit of confidence. I know some of you might have to have further treatment. I was very lucky, I only had to have the cancerous area removed, but if you have to have further treatment and go on to radiotherapy, chemotherapy, I know it's probably going to be a different story, but that's my experience, and I hope this video has helped somebody.